And heavy speculation about the political landscape in Maharashtra. We have our reporters joining us. Amrita Shedge from Mumbai, Ashar Khan from the capital with Brijesh Pandey and Kamlesh Sutar joining us from Mumbai. We'll keep cutting across to them for the latest in the story on the developments in both the crucial alliances in the state. The Grand Old Alliance of Maharashtra reaching a breakpoint with the standoff between the Shiv Sena and the BJP over seat sharing in the assembly elections. An all-important meeting of the BJP Maharashtra party workers is scheduled to begin any time now, and the seat sharing wrangle as well as the common ambition for the chief minister's post remain the two big sticking points. The BJP says that it is ready to fight on 130 seats and is willing to fight on those seats which the Sena has consistently lost. The Sena has offered 119 seats to the BJP and 18 to other allies, leaving them 151 seats out of 288. The BJP has rejected this deal. While both parties have maintained that they want the alliance to remain intact, sources say that certain elements within both parties want them to go at it alone. Now, this decision is likely to be taken in today's meeting on the course ahead. Sources have also told headlines today that BJP President Amit Shah met Prime Minister Modi over this deadlock. The Shiv Sena, meanwhile, is biding its time and has not yet responded to the BJP's latest offer of wanting to contest from 130 seats. Meanwhile, what's significant is that a last-ditch attempt will be made by both sides with the Sena-BJP meeting on the cards. Amrita Shedge, our reporter, joining us from Matoshri in Mumbai. Amrita, you know, there have been crucial meetings and hectic parleys throughout the past couple of days now over this very crucial seat sharing, issue. But there seems to be no real solution. All talks are proving to be inconclusive. Give us a sort of an idea of what's going to happen today and what the situation is like currently between both parties.
Sanjana, the most important update in seat sharing conflict between Shiv Sena and BJP is that for the last time now, Shiv Sena leaders have decided to meet the BJP leaders, and they will be meeting in Mumbai around 11 or 11:30. This is considered as an important meeting, and also Shiv Sena has said that this will be the last try from both the parties, BJP and Shiv Sena. This is an important meeting. They will talk about the 59 seats which BJP demanding from Shiv Sena, from which Shiv Sena never won. So that is an important meeting, and also they will be talking about the seats that has been given by Shiv Sena's last formula, 18 seats to the other small alliance parties. So there will be some adjustment about those 18 seats, and also Shiv Sena has clearly said that we have target 150 and BJP has said that we want minimum 130 seats. So because of that, this meeting, Shiv Sena and BJP, both parties are saying that this will be the last talk between both the parties. But this is an important meeting. Shiv Sena has said that till evening we will come out with some final decision. The allies parties are not happy. The small parties have given deadline till 3 this afternoon. So the pressure is building from inside Shiv Sena, inside BJP, and from the other small parties also. So now both the parties should have to take some decision, and because of that, this important meeting, this may be the last meeting between both the parties. They will come out with some solution, and we will get to know whether the alliance is there or it breaks. Back to you.
Thank you for bringing us that update, Amrita. Let me quickly go across to Brijesh Pandey. Brijesh, let's try and understand what the situation is like at the central leadership standpoint. You know, sources are telling headlines today that Amit Shah is likely to brief Narendra Modi about what the situation like is in Maharashtra politics. So, what exactly is going to happen at the top level?
Well, the BJP has made it very clear to Shiv Sena that that they have made a climb down. Earlier, the demand was 135 seats, but now they are saying that we agree to the sensitivity shown by Shiv Sena. So they are saying that, you know, they are giving Shiv Sena a face saver. They are saying that 59 seats in which Shiv Sena has never won in assembly elections in Maharashtra, they should be given seats from that, and they are saying that 130 is the last offer which is being by BJP. They have also hardened the stand because they know for sure that if at this juncture they back out and they are perceived as to be the party which is backing out, then it will definitely hit and dampen the morale of its state leaders as well as the cadre. And no party, especially BJP, does not want to shy away from that. And this is the reason yesterday Rajiv Pratap Rudy, who is in charge of Maharashtra, made it very clear that 130 is the seat which we are expecting from Shiv Sena. Today, as was being told by the Mumbai correspondent, that an all-important important meeting is being held between the Shiv Sena and the BJP, and apart from that, the BJP state unit is also meeting. So I think by the end of the day, around evening, a clear picture will emerge. But as of now, the deadlock, the stalemate continues, and the chances of a good solution from both sides seems highly unlikely. Sanjana?
Brijesh, Amrita, stay with us. Let's just move on to the other alliance that seems to be on a breaking point, which is the Congress and the NCP teams led by Prithviraj Chavan and Praful Patel respectively are meeting in the Chief Minister's residence to discuss a seat-sharing formula for the assembly polls. Now, both sides have dug in their heels, the NCP insisting on its demand of 144 seats against the Congress's offer of 125. Let me quickly cut across to Ashar Khan, who's joining us live on the story. Ashar, this meeting comes after the Maharashtra Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan called an emergency meeting of the parliamentary board at his official residence late last night. Before that, let me quickly cut across to Kamlesh Sutar, who's joining us from Mumbai. Kamlesh, we understand that the meeting between the Congress and the NCP has just ended.
Well, yes, Sanjana, the meeting has just ended. Leaders are leaving Prithviraj Chavan's residence. The meeting lasted for around 50 minutes. What details, what conspired, we'll be getting to the details about it. But both the sides, we learn, have been adamant on their stand of seat sharing. There is a possibility of another round of talks between the Congress and NCP leader that may happen probably later in the day. But at this point of time, what we learn is that the Congress has put forth its side of the story, and even the NCP has put forth what its demands are. There will be more deliberations on that. Senior leaders would be consulted, and there is a possibility of another round of talks. We learn that Narayan Rane, senior Congress leader, will be speaking in some time from now, and we'll be getting you the latest update on that.
Right, Kamlesh, you keep tracking the story as it develops. Remember, the meeting has just gotten over. I quickly move across to Ashar Khan, who's joining us now from the capital. Ashar, we've understood that we're trying to get the latest from this meeting that was held at Prithviraj Chavan's residence, a very crucial one there. But what's the sense you're getting from the Congress, considering, you know, they no longer can have this big brother attitude that they've had with the NCP in the past several years?
At the moment, they're just waiting as to how the BJP-Shiv Sena alliance goes. If it breaks, then it's a different ballgame altogether. If it stays, then it's a different route for both the Congress and the NCP. Deep down, the Congress also feels that maybe the NCP may go with the other parties if this alliance does not go. So at the moment, they're waiting for that. Secondly, there is a sizable section within the Congress party which feels that there have been a lot of areas in which the Congress has not contested elections in the last 15 years. So this time round, we need to enthuse the workers.
I'll have to ask you to just hold on. We have a reaction coming in from Narayan Rane. Let's quickly listen in.
मगर नहीं हो सका. सभी लोग को मीटिंग में जाना है. जैसा मुझे नासिक जाना है, काफी लोग को अलग अलग जगह मीटिंग थी. करीब पूरी बातें नहीं हो सकी है, और कुछ बातें हमें दिल्ली से बातचीत करना है. उन्होंने जो मुद्दा रखा है उस पर दिल्ली से बातचीत करना है, इसलिए वो मीटिंग अधूरी रह गई. वो शाम को हो जाएगी. वो मुद्दे हमारे आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री या माणिकराव ठाकरे बोलेंगे. हाँ, वर्षा पे होगी. कोण नाही, एनसीपी काही असो, पण एनसीपीने जे मुद्दे मांडले आहेत त्याच्यावर चर्चा पूर्ण झालेली नाहीये, आणि म्हणून ती चर्चा आज संध्याकाळी होईल. बस, धन्यवाद.